So today is our intro to surface area. What is surface area? It is the area of surfaces, sounds familiar, of 3D objects. Now, the other day we learned about our 3D objects. Then we learned that nets are 3D objects that are opened up. So that was important to know because finding surface area is finding the surface area of the area of a 3D object. So obviously it's going to be a composite figure. So what we do is we take the sum of the areas of all faces and bases of a solid figure. Okay, one thing we need to remember, which I've already mentioned, is we take a 3D object and we make it into a net, which means it's a composite figure. And then we use the formula for area, whichever might be the shape of that face. I am going to underline those mathematical terms that are very important because we need to make sure we understand what these mean. Okay, and of course we just learned that term net. Now there are some steps that we're going to do to help us to find the surface area of a specific shape. So first we're going to label the faces, bases of a net. Next, we're going to find the congruent sides. What is congruent? Same size, same shape. Next, we're going to find the area of each shape. Thank you. And then we're of course going to add all areas together. Add meaning the sum. All right, so those are our steps, and here I have this lovely shape. So how do I label this shape? Well, I can label it with letters. I can label it with numbers, but I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to actually go ahead and we're going to outline the areas that are the congruent. So this shape is congruent to this shape. So those are rectangles. So I'm going to find the area of a rectangle. So it's base and height. So what is the base? Well, it's got to be 6. What is the height? It's got to be 4 because that's 4. So I say area equals 6 times 4. Area equals 24. There are 2 of them, so I'm going to multiply it by 2. And I end up with area equals 48 for that shape. Now I'm going to go to the next shape. This next shape I'll outline in green. And this is congruent to this shape. So I'm going to write my formula. Hey, it's a rectangle, so area equals base times height. So let's find out. Oh, it's already labeled 6. Well, this is 2, but remember when I close my box up, this is going to be 2 as well. So area equals base times height, which is 6, sorry, I almost wrote B again, times 2. Area equals 12. How many of those shapes are there? There are 2, so that's why I multiply again by 2, and area equals 24. Then let's find the area of, let's see, we'll make this one pink. Of these 2 shapes, they are congruent as well. So I'll squeeze it in over here. Area equals base times height, because again, it is a parallelogram or rectangle. Now I plug in my numbers, area, and we have 4 and 2. So I'm going to take 4 times 2, and I say area is 8, and then I can multiply by 2 because there's 2 of them. Area equals 16. Okay, so I labeled, I found my congruent sides, I found the area, so now all I have to do is add those areas together. So I take 48 plus 24 plus 16, so the surface area of this shape is, and I can do the hard work over here, 48 and 24, 72 plus 16, double check, 12, 7, yep, okay, so the surface area is 88, my dimensions are feet, and remember it's area, so we square it. That's it.